So here, I like to use the American Test Kitchen blend of flour. I'm adding 1.5 cups of flour, gluten-free flour that is, of course. I'm adding a half a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm mixing that up really well in this bowl, and then I'm going to go ahead and set that aside so I can get my liquids together. So you can see me beating 3 eggs really well. Then I add in 2 tablespoons of softened butter. I just softened that up in the microwave. And I'm going to add 1 cup of regular plain white sugar. Whisk, 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 whisk. You can see that I like to switch back and forth between the whisk and the scraper because it just sometimes it's better to incorporate the ingredients, especially butter. I'm using the microplaner to zest the skin of the lemon. It just adds such goodness to your lemon loaf. Don't skip on that part. If you don't have a microplaner, you can easily use like a knife and just peel the skin and cut it as small as possible. I'm using the juice from that whole lemon to go into the batter, and we'll also use some juice for the glaze at the end. I'm adding a little vanilla extract and this lemon emulsion. I'll put a link down for that in the description box. That just really is a game changer in this. We're going to go ahead and mix that all together really well. And then add 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Because this pound cake is gluten-free, it's really important that you add extra moisture to the batter and creaminess. That sour cream makes it very rich. And then here we're going to add our dry ingredients. Make sure it's all mixed together really well. You don't want any pockets of flour because they will not absorb the liquid. You want to really go ahead and get it mixed in, and then you're going to add finally half a cup of vegetable oil. And if you're making gluten-free recipes, it's almost better to let it rest for a little bit because then the fibers can really absorb the moisture in the flour and get hydrated. It's kind of the opposite of cooking for regular non-gluten-free food. You want to get it in there quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm going to go ahead and bake this on a 350 degree oven for about 45 minutes. Now my oven is convection, so you kind of want to keep an eye on yours. While that's baking, you're going to go ahead and start with your icing glaze, and that is 1 cup of powdered sugar, kind of a heaping cup, 2 tablespoons of milk. You can use any kind of milk that you like. Half a teaspoon of that lemon emulsion, and then I also add the juice from about half a lemon and half a teaspoon of vanilla extracts. Just adds to the goodness factor. And I'm switching to a scraper to go ahead and mix that all up. I'm also smushing, you kind of can't see it in the video, smushing down to get all the bits of powdered sugar out. And it's nice to let this glaze sit for a little while your cake is cooling, because then it goes on all thick and delicious, just like Starbucks lemon loaf. If you make this lemon loaf and love it, please comment below and let me know if any of your gluten-y friends can tell the difference. Thanks for watching.